Tonight's Game 7 of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal is sponsored and brought to you by Walker Farms, the Metal Roof Outlet, and Aylmer Valu-Mart. Good evening, welcome to Talbot Gardens in Simcoe, Ontario. I'm your host, John Molson. Tonight is the 7th game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal between the Aylmer Spitfires and the Simcoe Storm. Starting goal test in net for the Simcoe Storm, number 31, Alex Gageni. He's played in all 6 games, has a 1-loss record of 3-3 with a 2.85 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. Starting goaltender for the Aylmer Spitfires, number 30, Lucas Easterbrook. He's also played in all 6 playoff games with a 3-3 1-loss record, a 2.84 goals against average, and a .926 save percentage. First period of play in this 7th game of the quarterfinal now underway, and a whistle by the linesman Harrington at the Aylmer blue line as they head offside 8 seconds into this 7th game. Face-off being taken at the blue line by Tatry. He's knocked over in the neutral zone. The Aylmer defender, Scott Walker, picking up play in his own zone, clearing the puck around the near side. The puck going all the way down the near side boards for icing behind the Simcoe netminder, Gageni. A face-off in the Aylmer zone, in the right face-off circle, taken by Tatry, won by Simcoe, back to the blue line, kept on side by Keenan Hall. Play now back on the far side boards. Play deep in the corner, Aylmer zone. The Aylmer defender picks up the puck, throwing the puck down the near side into the neutral zone. Play picked up at the center ice red line by Aylmer, dumped into the Simcoe end and picked up by Brad Verbacki. Crossing the Simcoe blue line is number 21, Eric Nemeth. Nemeth, a former Simcoe Storm player. Nemeth playing here last season. So this series all tied up at 3 apiece. Aylmer winning the first 2 games of the series. Simcoe rebounding in the third game after Aylmer's top line was out for the third game. Simcoe winning that third game here at Talbot Gardens by a commanding 7-2 score. Aylmer gaining a 3-1 series lead before Simcoe scored 3-2 and 2-0 victories. A 2-0 victory in Aylmer on Tuesday night. The only goal by Clayton Chalmers, and then a second goal, an empty net goal with just 1 second left by Nathan Kohler. The Storm winning the 6th game of this Junior C quarterfinal to knot this series up at 3 games apiece. Play picked up at the Simcoe blue line. Aylmer gaining possession. The puck at the far side deflected off into the netting behind goaltender Gageni. So 1 minute and 38 seconds into this first period of play, Aylmer with a face-off in the Simcoe zone on the right side. Merritt Crumbach winning the draw for Simcoe. Simcoe trying to clear the puck out of their own end at the near side boards. They do so, and the Aylmer defender, the captain, number 2, Scott Walker, going back in his own zone to recover the puck for Aylmer. Here's number 16, Cody Underhill, throwing the puck up into neutral ice. Underhill on the far side dumps it in to the Simcoe zone and covered up with the glove on the far side by Gageni. Clint Walker taking the draw, or that was Cody Underhill, excuse me, once again. Aylmer winning the draw, keeping it in the Simcoe end, but picked up now by Tanner Coder. The Simcoe defender throws it up to ex-Caledonia Corvair Zach Van Lowy. Van Lowy playing 4 games this season with the Caledonia Corvairs. You can catch them in action tomorrow night, my regular gig against the Waterloo Siskins at 7:20 at the HCCC in Caledonia. Back to action 3 minutes into the first period of play. Loose Toast dumps it down into the Aylmer end. Sticked aside by Easterbrook, but kept in at the line by Simcoe. Loose Toast in the slot, just wide to the near side. Matthew Reese picking up the puck for Aylmer, racing out of the Aylmer end. A whistle on the play. Fans yelling for a penalty as Latham will take the face-off on the right side of Lucas Easterbrook. Aylmer winning the draw, breaking out at their own blue line, but play forced back into the Aylmer end. Picked up by Verbacki and covered up by Easterbrook. Verbacki shooting it in to the Aylmer end on the far side. Easterbrook covering up on the play. Tatry taking the draw to the left against the Aylmer center iceman, number 13, Mike Crawford. Play on the near side boards. The Aylmer forward hit by 2 Simcoe forwards. Lewis shooting from the right side and kicked aside by Easterbrook. Roberts breaking in, working his way into the slot. Easterbrook having to cover up with the glove by the near side post. Justin Tatry moves out of the draw so that Simcoe can change lines. Clayton Chalmers in to take the draw. Wins the draw to his left winger. Chalmers with the puck again in behind the Aylmer net. He turns around on the far side. The flip shot kicked aside by Easterbrook. Play cleared back in to the Simcoe end as Gamble touches up for Simcoe. Alex Gamble touching up. Play heading back to the Aylmer end for a face-off on the right side. Chalmers to take the draw. The Aylmer center iceman, number 12, Kyle DeDecker, winning the draw, kicking it through his feet back to the defender. Here's DeDecker again, far side, moving into the slot. The shot, and they score! Ex-Storm player Eric Nemeth on the near side with the tap in from Kyle DeDecker to the left of the slot. The Aylmer Spitfires taking an early 1-0 lead, 4 minutes and 32 seconds into this first period of play in the 7th game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal. The winner of this contest to face the New Hamburg Firebirds in the semifinal. The Paris Mounties and Norwich Merchants to face off in the other semi as play goes offside. The Norwich-Paris series to start Friday night in Norwich. The draw by the Simcoe blue line, won by Simcoe, back to Hall. Over to the far side, cleared up through the neutral zone. Van Lowy can't handle it as number 4, Brad Verbacki, has to recover in his own end, shoots it off the near side boards. Aylmer recovering. The break in down the far side by number 47, Merritt Crumbach, kicked aside by Easterbrook. The Aylmer forward on the right wing, moving past the Simcoe blue line. Simcoe retaining possession and clearing it back into the Aylmer zone down the near side. A few players tangled up at the Aylmer blue line far side. No penalty on the call as Mark Edmonds falls down on the play. Lustos goes down near side and a shot from a bad angle. Lustos driven into the boards by Adam Breeson on the near side. We'll see if a penalty results in that play. The hometown fans booing on the play, asking for a penalty as Simcoe already down 1-0 in this game on the shot off the near side by Eric Nemeth. Simcoe winning the draw, the shot by Tatry just to the right of the slot, wide to the far side post. Simcoe recovering in the neutral zone. The pass up by Brett Lewis down the near side. Rainbowed to the neutral zone, picked up by Lewis again. Here comes Kelly down the near side into the slot to Tatry. He can't handle it as Adam Breeson, a hard slap shot, moving the other way by the Simcoe blue line, up and over top of the net of Alex Gageni. Ben Shaw turning around in the neutral zone. Play on the far side now. Aylmer looking for a pass off the far side into the slot. There's a shot by Adam Swede off the far side and gloved down by Gageni. With 13:23 left in this first period of play, the Aylmer Spitfires with a 1-0 lead over the Simcoe Storm. Draw taken by Aylmer, won by the center iceman and forced to the corner on the far side. Chipped back in from the neutral zone by Kyle DeDecker, picked up by Darren Pye behind the Simcoe net. Here's a breakout near side. The shot by number 92, Wade Metz, on the near side. The angle covered nicely. Easterbrook making the save in between the pads, off to his left. Chalmers winning the draw, forcing the puck off to Metz on his left side. Here comes number 22, Josh Houston, down the far side, passing off to Reese Thornton. Checked on the far side boards is a Simcoe forward, Roberts, as he's hit behind the net by Eric Nemeth, already with 1 goal on the evening. Aylmer with a 1-0 lead here in this first period of play. Darren Pye picking up the puck, hit behind his own net by the Aylmer forward. Simcoe able to carry on as Chalmers falls down on the far side boards. Hall moving back into his own end for Simcoe on the near side. The pass up the near side boards to Metz. He misses the puck and misses the hit as Mitch Rollison went for a hit. And a big hit inside the left faceoff circle by Merritt Crumback. And I believe that was Clint Walker. Walker to take the draw on the left side at the dot. Back to the line, kept in momentarily by Rollison before Simcoe breaks out the other way. The centering pass for Crumback missed in the slot for Simcoe as Walker recovers the puck for Aylmer on the near side, passing back to the defense and now back up to Walker. The pass over to the right wing and into the slot to Walker, just wide of the near side post. The centering pass from Gretzky's office by the Aylmer Spitfires. They can't handle the pass, and it's dumped back in by Ben Shaw by the right side of the Simcoe blue line. Mishandled momentarily by Aylmer, but here's a shot and a big glove save by Gageni off the far side, off the initial snapshot. Mike Crawford in to take the draw. He wins the draw but can't get it past number 373 Gamble of the Simcoe Storm. Lustos, the pass off to the right wing to Allward. He misses the pass. Aylmer gaining possession on the far side off the hit into the slot, and a glove save by Gageni off Mike Crawford. As we approach the midway point of this first period of play, 31 seconds to the midway point of this first period, the Spitfires with a 1-0 lead over the Storm. Gamble banking the puck off the near side boards, kept in at the left side by Breeson. Simcoe trying to clear the puck by their own blue line. Aylmer grabbing possession and dumping it back into the Simcoe zone. Gageni handling the puck. The pass up the far side to Roberts. Picked up near side by Kohler and dumped in to the Aylmer zone off the far side. Trying to work his way into the slot is Justin Tatry. But Aylmer's number 22, Josh Houston, able to force play back into the Simcoe end. Kohler with the puck now, moving up the far side, chipped off the far boards into the neutral zone. Darren Pye forcing the play, trying to get the puck out of his own end. Aylmer's number 21, Nemeth, trying to keep play in at the near side. Simcoe finally able to get it out of their own zone, back into neutral ice as Kelly tries to move around a defender, Scott Walker. Kept on side by Hall at the right point. The centering pass at the side of the net is Ben Shaw, or excuse me, Connor Robinson for Simcoe. As the whistle blows, a face-off inside the Aylmer zone at the right face-off dot. Chalmers wins the draw, back to his defenseman for Backy. Chipped off the near side by Crawford. Simcoe having to recover in their own end, throwing the puck back to neutral ice, deflecting off the top of the boards and back to Mitch Rollison. His shot wide to the far side. Here comes Connor Robinson breaking back down the far side, moving into the slot, the centering pass. Chalmers into Hall in the slot. The defender for Aylmer with a block shot. Crawford blocking the shot. Aylmer finally able to clear the zone. Two good centering plays right in the slot for the Storm there. Robinson unable to capitalize. And then the blocked shot by Mike Crawford of the Aylmer Spitfires before the Aylmer defender threw the puck back down the ice for a face-off in the Aylmer zone. Play offside as Clint Walker touches up the puck by his own blue line on the left side. Merritt Crumbach in to take the draw against Cody Underhill. Underhill winning the draw, but can't get it past Walker as Walker shoots it back in to the Aylmer zone. Simcoe gaining possession. Van Lowy with a turnaround shot off the right side. Breeson grabbing it, skating it all the way out through all three zones. Breeson forcing the play all by himself for the Spitfires. There's a turnaround shot by Cody Underhill off the near side. The centering pass to Clint Walker, and Simcoe intercepts, taking play the other way. The shot by Walker in between the padding of Easterbrook. Play deflecting off his pads, touched up by Aylmer. They throw the puck down the ice into the Simcoe zone for an icing and a face-off in the Aylmer zone on the right side. DeDecker winning the draw, clearing it out through neutral ice. Goaltender Gageni calling for his defenseman to get back. The defender moving around the far side, the pass up to Metz. Metz looking to make his way around three defenders. He cannot. Aylmer goes back the other way. A shot from the far side. Another shot by Scott Walker off the near side. Off the left side by the Simcoe blue line. Kicked aside from the padding of Gageni. A weak shot by Kohler, kicked aside by Easterbrook as Hall has to go back into his own zone, recovering the puck for Simcoe, skating around the near side, passing off to Metz, into Hall, or Roberts, excuse me. Roberts looking for the puck now near side, works his way into the slot, and the flip shot on the backhand just wide of the near post. Simcoe picking up possession on the far side. after Swede was looking for an offensive chance on the right side. Here's number 24, Brad Payne, looking to move around a Simcoe defender. Play picked up, neutral zone, the pass off to Swede and dump back in to the Simcoe zone as Vervacki picks up the puck for Simcoe off the far side. Chipped off the boards by the Simcoe defender and picked up by Brad Shaw. Shaw moving offside on the play with 5:04 to go, first period of play. The Aylmer Spitfires with a 1-0 lead over the Simcoe Storm in this 7th and deciding game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal. Here's number 47, Crumback, not able to move the puck onside as his two wingers offside on the play. Simcoe dumping it back to the neutral zone. Now a shot by Crumback in behind the Aylmer net as Simcoe looks to gain possession deep in the Aylmer zone. Zach Van Lowy able to do so, but he falls over on the far side. A 2-on-2 as Aylmer moves back across the Simcoe blue line. Crumback muffing on the pass. Gamble shooting it back through neutral ice up by the center ice red line as Walker goes off on a line change. One set of fresh legs coming out for the Storm as number 18, Clint Walker, deep in the Simcoe zone looking for a centering pass. Aylmer still with possession. Walker hit from behind by Crumback on the near side. A slight shove from behind as Crumback hits an Aylmer forward by the near side boards. The puck cleared back into the Aylmer end. Play going for icing as time now winding down in this first period of play. The only goal by Eric Nemeth of the Aylmer Spitfires, assisted by Kyle DeDecker, your only first period goal. As Kohler moving in behind his own net, chipping the puck off the far side boards. Roberts giving chase into the Aylmer end as the Aylmer defender takes the puck and moves play back the other way. The shot off the far side going in between the legs of Gageni, but out the far side. Aylmer still trying to gain possession. A weak shot off the far side. The puck now back behind the Simcoe net as Roberts chips it off the far side boards, forced back into the neutral zone and onside at the Simcoe blue line. The shot by Eric Nemeth, gloved down by the far post by Alex Gageni. Just under 3 minutes to go now, first period of play, as Crawford takes the draw, winning the draw back to the point to number 4, Mitch Rollison. He couldn't keep play onside for very long as Simcoe moves the puck back in the other direction. Easterbrook now leaving the puck for his defenseman. Here's number 14, Connor Robinson. Robinson turning around, looking for Chalmers at the far side of the net. Metz in there before Aylmer able to clear the puck down the ice. And icing with 2:16 to go, first period of play. So far, we've yet to draw a penalty in this game. Both teams trying to stay out of the box, avoid the power play goal. Face-off on the far side, deep in the Aylmer zone. Aylmer winning the draw back to Scott Walker. Walker can't get the puck out past the point. He'll try again as he passes up to Clint Walker. The shot off the far side now, partially blocked by a Simcoe defender, and they score! So the initial shot blocked by a Simcoe defender. Looks like number 8, Trevor Stewart, with the second Aylmer goal. So it hit a Simcoe defender. Stewart able to move in and chip the shot just inside the near side post. Nobody picking Stewart up on the play. Stewart in the clear on the near side. He puts it in, and the Spitfires extend their lead to 2-0. Lewis flips it out through the neutral zone. Back to number 2, Scott Walker. So Underhill, here's another chance. Moving around the defender was Brad Payne. He walked right around the Simcoe defenseman. So Alex Gamble will go to the box on the play. Gamble tripping up Brad Payne as Payne sped right by looking for a breakaway. 1:36 to play, first period, as DeDecker wins the draw. A weak shot to the near side post, covered up by Gageni. He'll take the draw once again. Aylmer to their first power play of the night. As Gamble sits in the box, the shot off the left side point by Breeson. As Aylmer will remain on the power play for the last 1:23 of this first period, unless they can get their first power play goal of the game to extend this to 3. Crawford, far side boards, battled off the puck momentarily by a Simcoe forward. Aylmer retaining possession deep in the corner on the near side. Moving around the net is number 17, Swede. He drops it deeper into the corner far side. The centering pass, the shot by Swede in the slot. Moving across the right side, kicked aside by Gageni. And with just under a minute to go here, first period of play, the Spitfires pressing, looking for their 3rd goal of this first period. Robinson in to take the draw against Shaw. Shaw puts it back to the blue line, forcing it into the corner far side. In behind the net is number 16, Cody Underhill. Underhill with an assist on the second Aylmer goal. Play back in the Aylmer end as we move just under 30 seconds left to this first period of play. Play offside at the Simcoe blue line. So the face-off at the Simcoe blue line on the right side, time winding down. Aylmer, if they don't score here, will have a power play for about another 20 seconds going into the second period. Kelly breaking over the Aylmer line, taken away by an Aylmer forward far side, picked up by Walker as he's hit on the near side boards. The buzzer goes, and that will end the first period of play. So Eric Nemeth getting the first Aylmer Spitfires goal off the near side. Aylmer taking a 1-0 lead. The Spitfires extending their lead 2-0 on the Trevor Stewart goal, also off the near side. Your score at the end of the first period of play in this 7th game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal, the Aylmer Spitfires 2 and the Simcoe Storm, no score. Tonight's Game 7 of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal is sponsored and brought to you by Walker Farms, the Metal Roof Outlet, and Aylmer Valu-Mart. So the two teams, the Storm and Spitfires, just about set to start this second period of play. The Spitfires coming out of the first period of play with a 2-0 lead following goals by Eric Nemeth and Trevor Stewart. The Spitfires looking to rebound after the 3-2 loss in Game 5 and the 2-0 loss in Game 6 to the Storm in Aylmer. About another 20 seconds to go in the Simcoe penalty. So the Spitfires will look to move play into the Simcoe end very quickly, looking to get one last shot on their first power play, trying to extend the Aylmer lead here to start this second period to 3-0. Crawford losing the draw to Tatry. Tatry dumping it in down the far side, picked up by Scott Walker as he moves around the near side. The pass down the wing on the far side, moving to the slot is number 24, Brad Payne. His shot from the side of the net, near side, wide and off the end boards. Gamble picking up play. Nobody saw him down the far side. Kelly walking around the defender and just missing an empty net at the near side post. Walker breaking down the near side. The puck trickling into the slot. No one there for Aylmer. Here's a backhand shot by number 17, Swede, wide to the far post. Turning around is number 24, Brad Payne. Payne with another shot wide on the far side as Payne goes to the bench for a line change. 1 minute and 2 seconds into this second period of play. Face-off at the Simcoe blue line to be taken by Cody Underhill. Underhill losing the draw on his skates. Walker skating up the far side, kicked aside by Easterbrook. The shot by Crumbach wide into the far corner on the far side boards. Simcoe at the far side now, the forward number 68, Brett Lewis, unable to move play out of his own zone. Simcoe finally picking up the puck, passing it across the neutral zone. Aylmer now breaking back the other way across the Simcoe blue line as Mitch Rollison dumps it back into the Simcoe end. Gamble the pass back across the far side into the neutral zone. Here's Walker moving around two Aylmer defenders as he's hit to the far side boards. Aylmer regaining possession of the puck. Stewart looking for his second goal as he makes a hard shot into the midsection of Gageni. Gageni cutting the angle off the near side. Aylmer pressing, looking for that third goal, the winner here tonight to face the New Hamburg Firebirds in the Niagara and District Junior C semi-final. Paris and Norwich to start Friday night in Norwich. Gageni with a glove save on Eric Nemeth. Nemeth already with 1 goal tonight, the first goal of the game here tonight for the Spits. The Spits with a 2-0 lead, 2 minutes and 24 seconds into this second period of play. Aylmer winning the draw, back to the point, over to the right, the shot wide by Adam Breeson. 4 players tying up down the near side boards. Simcoe grabbing possession, but number 15, Jared Barabo, taking possession for the Spits. Barabo down in the far corner, looking for possession of the puck. Kept onside at the left by Brad Shaw and kicked aside by Gageni. Chalmers moving over the Aylmer blue line. He loses the puck. Robinson looking to move into the slot. Robinson hit behind the net. Or that was Chalmers, excuse me. Now Robinson on the far side trying to grab the puck. Picked up by Matthew Reese. He loses the puck in the neutral zone and goes off to the bench for an Aylmer line change. Aylmer jumping up on the play near side, and a shot by Swede wide to the far side. Here's Metz breaking down the far side, hammered in the corner by Breeson. Breeson throws it down around the near side, skating out past the center ice red line is Brad Payne. Roberts having to recover the puck for Simcoe in his own zone. Drops to a defender and back to Kelly into neutral ice. Roberts moving over the line, left side. His shot trickles wide into the far corner. Picked up by Aylmer as number 21, Nemeth, tries to glove down the puck for Aylmer. A Simcoe forward falls down on the play. The shot by Robinson. Robinson moving right into the slot from across the left side, and a glove save by Easterbrook. Draw to be taken by Crumback opposite the Aylmer center iceman, number 16, Cody Underhill. Underhill winning the draw, placing the puck back to the defender. Play now back in the Simcoe zone, picked up by Gamble along the near side boards to Van Lowy. The pass across, the shot from the near side boards by Cody Underhill, taken in between the pads. A nice save by Gageni. A face-off by the right face-off dot in the Simcoe zone. Gamble grabbing the puck off the loss of possession by Clint Walker. Play back in behind the Aylmer net and a whistle on the play. A face-off to the right side, deep in the Aylmer end. Crumback to take the draw against Underhill. Underhill winning the draw, placing the puck back to the Aylmer defender. Simcoe able to battle the puck away from the Aylmer defenders, regaining possession at the neutral zone. Gamble slamming it back in around the boards. Puck now on the far side. Gamble recovering in his own zone, skates away from Underhill, moves around another Aylmer forward and dumping the puck back deep in the Aylmer zone. Allward in behind the net. The centering pass to number 68 of the Storm. Aylmer breaking back the other way down the near side. Stewart looking for his second goal in the contest. Stewart with an earlier good chance in this second period off the near side. A centering pass to Underhill, and his shot just wide of the near post. as an Aylmer forward falls down at the side of the net, near side. Lustos chasing after it, but recovered by Rolison as he avoids Lustos, giving him a shoulder on the near side. Lustos falling down, puck back in, the Simcoe end. Play forced back in the Aylmer end. Rolison picking the puck up, throwing it across the neutral zone, all the way back down into the Simcoe end, and held at the side of the net on the far side by Gageni. Face off from the left in the Simcoe zone. De Decker to take the draw against Crumbach. Crumbach losing the draw through his skates. The shot by De Decker off the far side, kicked away off the padding of Gageni. The shot, bad angle, far side, partially blocked, and dumped back in by Reese Thornton. Simcoe picking it up at the neutral zone. Crumbach giving chase. Van Lowy there too on the left side. Simcoe recovering in their own zone, passing it across neutral ice, picked up by Van Lowy as he avoids several Aylmer forwards. The hit on the near side. Brad Payne looking for possession in the neutral zone for Aylmer. The pass in front of the Simcoe net, back to the defender, chipped off the far side boards. Picked up now by an Aylmer defender. The pass back across the center ice red line. Moving into the slot off the near side is Brad Payne, who falls down, going across the slot area. Aylmer picking the puck up. The defender, Mitch Rolison, chipping it off the boards back into the Simcoe end. Swede giving chase, but the puck covered up by the glove of Gageni. The draw in the left faceoff circle, won by Simcoe. Van Lowy far side, forced off the puck by Breeson. Chip back in to the Aylmer zone. Breeson with the puck now, takes the puck far side, throwing it all the way down the ice into the blue paint of goaltender Gageni. Picked up there by a Simcoe defender behind his own net, breaks out past an Aylmer forward, and the shot down the far side, the pass into the slot, intercepted by Kyle De Decker. Thornton moves across the Simcoe blue line, offside on the right side, 1:11 to the midway point of this Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal matchup between the Simcoe Storm and Aylmer Spitfires. The Spitfires looking to regroup and win this 7th game after blowing a 3-1 series lead to the Storm. The Storm winning game 5 and 6. Aylmer looking to capitalize, looking to end the series tonight after taking an early 2-0 lead in the series. Aylmer winning the first 2 games of this Junior C quarterfinal. Breaking across the center ice red line is Mike Crawford. He dumps the puck down in deep far side, picked up by Wade Metz. His cross ice pass to Chalmers. He breaks in across the Aylmer blue line. The centering pass by Robinson intercepted. Aylmer going back the other way, and a hard slap shot at the top of the point by number 22, Josh Houston. handled nicely in the midsection by Gageni. As we approach the midway point of this second, 15 seconds to the 10-minute mark. Simcoe needing to generate more offense if they want to tie this contest. No more games for one of these teams tonight. Simcoe's wanting to press here. Aylmer looking to extend their lead, possibly end this series. A couple goals here as we close out the second period may be enough to end the night and the series. The winner advancing to play the New Hamburg Firebirds. Play on the far side, kept in by Aylmer as number 15, Barabo, checked on the far side. Aylmer doing a nice job on the forecheck, keeping the majority of play in the Simcoe end these last couple of minutes. Gageni covering up a face-off in the Simcoe end. So Aylmer pressing here, looking to get the third goal. Simcoe is going to want to generate some offense in a hurry. Underhill kicked out of the draw, taken instead by Walker. The shot off the point at the right side, blocked by the Simcoe forward. They break in to the Aylmer zone, and Van Lowy off the block shot went down the far side. Simcoe pressing here, and they score! Zach Van Lowy in between the legs of Lucas Easterbrook, and the Simcoe Storm cut the Aylmer lead in half. The Aylmer Spitfires now with a slim 2-1 lead off the Zach Van Lowy goal. Van Lowy wide open in the slot. So after 2 minutes of pressing in the Simcoe end, Van Lowy with two excellent opportunities going the other way off the block shot. Van Lowy able to work himself free in the slot, getting the first Simcoe goal and cutting the Aylmer lead to 2-1. Four players looking for the puck near side as a Simcoe player falls down in the corner. Roberts moving behind the Aylmer net, the centering pass. Here's Tatry, side of the net, far side. Another battle on the boards near side. So Simcoe coming back to life here in this second period, 2 minutes past the halfway point. Play picked up at the center ice red line by Jamie Kelly and chipped back into the Aylmer zone. Ben Shaw picking up the puck. The pass off to Crawford, back into neutral ice. A whistle on the play as the Simcoe defender picks up the puck by the right face-off circle. Judging by the booing, a penalty coming here to the Storm. So Aylmer to their second power play on the evening. Aylmer looking to get their 2-goal lead back. Simcoe winning the draw, forcing it back to the defender and throwing out. Through the neutral ice. So a 2-minute call to Simcoe for high stick it. Play on the far side, back to the left. The defender moves the puck down deep on the left wing, back in behind the net. Goes an Aylmer forward, the pass back behind the net. The Aylmer forward, number 18, Clint Walker, checked there by two Simcoe defenders. Simcoe looking to clear the puck down on the near side. The puck tied up by Cody Underhill down deep in the Simcoe zone. 1:10 to go in the Simcoe penalty for high sticking. 6:47 to go, second period of play, as the Aylmer Spitfires try to get their 2-goal lead back. Draw won by the Spits, back to the right, across to the side, back to the point, in down deep, a cross ice pass, back to the right. Walker passing back to number 24. Here's number 13, Mike Crawford, side of the net. His shot hitting the end boards. Simcoe grabbing possession and clearing the zone. 34 seconds to go on the high stick. Crawford leaving the puck for Payne. Payne turning around near side. He's checked in the near corner. Aylmer retaining possession. The centering pass, side of the net. Excuse me. And Gageni cutting the angle perfectly on the far side with 16 seconds to go in their second minor penalty. The high sticking call to Roberts. Draw won by Simcoe, but they can't force it out past the line. Underhill and Walker looking for rebounds in the slot. Play tied up. Walker ties the puck up on the end boards near side. Frustrated as he couldn't kick the puck out of his skates. A face-off deep in the Simcoe zone on the right side. Underhill to take the draw opposite the Simcoe center iceman. Underhill throwing out of the draw, and Thornton will take the draw instead. Back to the point, right side. The hard slap shot by Shaw. Gageni with a save. Off to his left. And a face-off deep in the Simcoe zone. The penalty to Roberts now over. Simcoe returning to full strength. Zach Van Lowy looking for the puck far side, but Aylmer able to keep the puck in. The turnaround shot by Underhill far side, working into the slot. The shot high up over the net, into the netting. Off the right side by Underhill, as he'll take the draw in the Simcoe end. Underhill winning the draw, turning around near corner, can't find a pass, and it's taken away by Braden Walker. Here's Van Lowy looking for his second goal. Dumped by Underhill in front of the net. The net going off its moorings at the far side, but Van Lowy unable to get enough of the puck to get that second and tying goal for the Simcoe Storm. 5:06 to go, second period of play. Gamble the shot, kicked aside by Easterbrook. Aylmer heading the other way. Edmonds hit hard on the far side boards by Lewis. Kept in at the left by Aylmer, deep in the corner. The puck bouncing through the neutral zone. Rollison recovering the puck near side for the Spitfires. taken away momentarily by Crumbach before Stewart grabs the puck, dumping it back into the Simcoe zone off the near side. The weak shot gloved down by Gageni. DeDecker to take the draw. DeDecker already with 1 assist on the night. The 1 assist coming on that first Aylmer goal by Eric Nemeth. Play in the neutral zone, dump back in by Walker. Intercepted momentarily by Simcoe before Aylmer keeps play in at the near side. Throwing back across the neutral zone, near side by Edmonds. Picked up by the Simcoe defender, throwing down through the center ice red line to Metz. Metz turning around behind the net, looking for a pass at the left face-off circle. Aylmer's number 7, Mike Lynch, passing off to number 12, DeDecker, near side. The turnaround shot by Thornton. Thornton with a weak shot coming from the left, moving across the slot area, covered up by Gageni. Just over 3 minutes to go, second period of play. The Aylmer Spitfires with a narrow 2-1 lead over the Simcoe Storm in this 7th and deciding game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal. The winner of tonight's contest between the Storm and Spitfires to face the New Hamburg Firebirds. Tatry, the pass to the far side, breaking in around the defender, around the legs, and they score! The Simcoe Storm tie up this game off the shot by Jamie Kelly, moving around the defender at the far side, putting it in between the legs of Easterbrook. And the Simcoe Storm knot this contest at 2 each with 3:01 to go, second period of play. Puck across the neutral ice. Puck now at the Simcoe blue line, dumped in far side. Here's Kelly again, looking for Roberts in the slot, and they score! Roberts off the pass from Kelly at the near side post on the 2-on-1. The turnover at the Aylmer blue line. And with 2 goals in mere seconds, the Simcoe Storm jump out in front, 3-2, with just under 3 minutes to go, second period of play in this 7th game of the Junior C quarterfinal. Jamie Kelly with the 3rd Simcoe goal. The Storm now ahead by 1 goal. As we face off at center ice, an Aylmer player going off to the dressing room. We'll see if he was given a misconduct, perhaps unhappy with the 3rd Simcoe goal. Gamble recovering the puck behind his own net. Play up the near side to Walker. Checked off the puck. Walker now busting down the far side. The pass back to the point. Van Lowy moving off the right and intercepted by Aylmer going the other way deep into the Simcoe zone. The turnaround play by Thornton looking for a winger on the left wing, trapped on the boards by Eric Nemeth. So Jamie Kelly with a goal and an assist. I thought Kelly got the third Simcoe goal. But at any rate, Simcoe jumping out in front in this contest. Just under 2 minutes to go. Face off in the Simcoe zone to the left of Gageni. Scott Walker talking to the head referee, Stasiuk, before skating off to the bench. A bit of a delay here as Stasiuk has a discussion with the Simcoe bench. Draw won by Simcoe as Hall skates around his own net, stopping, throwing the puck up the near side by the glass. Checked off the puck by Aylmer. The Aylmer defender trying to pick up the puck, but Simcoe forechecking deep in the Aylmer end. Hall back in his own zone by his own blue line. Tatry dumping it in as Roberts gives chase on the far side. Kept on side momentarily, but here comes Aylmer breaking in on a 2-on-1 and a nice takeaway by the Simcoe defender. Verbacki taking it away from Cody Underhill as Underhill broke in on the 2-on-1 down the far side, and a big hit by Edmonds in the neutral zone on Darren Pye. The puck chipped off the near side boards. Edmonds throwing it around to his forwards. And Underhill now taking the puck on the near side, throwing it deep into the Simcoe end. Here's Metz breaking down near side before the Aylmer defender takes it away from him. Nemeth trying to grab the puck off the far side board. The giveaway, and they score! So a huge giveaway by the Aylmer defense. Connor Robinson just takes it away from the Aylmer defender at their own blue line, moving right into the slot, slipping it past Easterbrook. And Robinson now doubling up the Simcoe lead. The Storm now with a 4-2 advantage. Dumped back in at the center ice red line by the Spits. So the Spits kind of falling apart in the second half of the second period. The Simcoe Storm with 4 goals in the last 8 minutes of the second period. Zach Van Lowy breaking the goose egg for the Storm, getting the Storm on the board, cutting the lead to 2-1. Jamie Kelly getting the second Simcoe goal, knotting the game up at 2 apiece. We'll say Kelly got the third goal because it was credited to somebody else, but I think Kelly got it off the near side. The Storm moving out in front, 3-2. And Connor Robinson breaking in off the turnover at the Aylmer blue line, scoring to double up the Simcoe lead. So at the end of 2 periods of play in this Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal matchup, the winner to face the New Hamburg Firebirds at the end of 2 periods. It's the Simcoe Storm 4 and the Aylmer Spitfires 2. And a big save by Gageni, cutting the angle off the far side. Nearly a giveaway to Roberts. A bad turnover in the far corner by the Aylmer defender. So Adam Breeson with the brief, bad Aylmer giveaway. As Simcoe recovers behind their own net, the pass up to Kelly. Already with 2 goals on the night. The tying goal and the go-ahead goal. Simcoe with a 4-2 lead. A minute and 34 seconds into this third period of play. Thornton. Hall the pass over to Robinson, back into the slot to Metz, and his hard shot wide to the near side post. Easterbrook wisely covering up before he can give up a rebound. Metz left wide open to the right of goaltender Easterbrook. Chalmers to take the draw off the right, winning the draw back to the point, and the slap shot by Lewis kicked aside by Easterbrook. Aylmer recovering the puck, the defender turning the puck over to Robinson. Aylmer finally able to pick up the puck and clear it back to the center ice red line. Simcoe throwing it back into the Aylmer zone off the left side. Three players looking for the puck, far side boards. Lewis, the shot, looked like it was going wide to the near side, but Easterbrook covers up with the glove anyway. The draw in the right face-off circle. Latham comes in to take the draw. Coming into the draw late, Latham looking into the slot for a pass. Can't pick it up as Latham hits his man on the far side boards. A nice hit on Stewart by the Aylmer bench. Chipped in off the far side boards into the Aylmer end and picked up by the defender, throwing back into neutral ice. Allward looking for loose toast in the slot. The rebound off the right shoulder of Easterbrook trickles into the slot, but no one there for the rebound as Aylmer moves play back the other direction. Picked up by Captain Walker. Walker skating over the center ice red line and past the Simcoe blue line. Simcoe regaining possession, throwing it to the neutral zone. Finds Walker on the far side, got away from the defender. Nobody saw him in behind the defense. And a nice scoring chance for the Storm off the far side. Crumback kicked out of the draw in favor of Walker. Walker wins the draw. Van Lowy moves across the left side into the slot. The puck trickling off to the corner on the near side. Here's Rollison on the near side. The pass through the slot area up by the Aylmer blue line. Hall picking the puck up behind his own net for Simcoe. Hall crossing in front of his net, nearly giving the puck away to Clint Walker. Van Lowy, his shot into the Aylmer zone, hits a skate of an Aylmer forward. As Simcoe regroups behind their own net, the forecheck by Reese Thornton. The Simcoe defender moves around him, chips the shot off the far side boards back to the Aylmer blue line. The defender shooting the puck back into the Simcoe zone. Crumback skating through the neutral zone, taking play all by himself, and he scores! Merritt Crumback taking the puck all by himself, skating straight across the neutral zone, across to the far side. The hard slap shot by the left face-off circle. Lucas Easterbrook with no chance on the play. And the Simcoe Storm move ahead by 3. 4 minutes and 45 seconds into this final game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal. So Merritt Crumback with the goal, no assist on the play as he made the effort all by himself. Draw at the center ice red line following the Simcoe 5th goal, won by the Storm, forced across to the blue line on the right side. Tatry dumps it in down the far side boards, picked up by Aylmer now on the near side. Kelly looking for his 3rd goal. The PA announcer only crediting him with 1, but I believe he got that 3rd Simcoe goal. Play dumped down into the Aylmer end. Easterbrook raises his glove. Play goes for icing. Face-off at the left face-off circle, Simcoe end. DeDecker winning the draw, forcing the puck off to his left side where he ties up with 3 other players looking for the puck. Latham comes away with it. Kohler checked on the boards. Aylmer looking for a heavy forecheck. Down 3, time winding down. Lustos picks up the play. A whistle on the play. Looks like Simcoe heading to the box as fans display their displeasure with the call. Nathan Kohler to the box. So Aylmer looking for their first power play goal of the night. 0 for 2 on the evening. Pass up the far side to the red line, breaking down the far side, centering pass. Here's a shot by Captain Walker. And just under the blocker, Gageni making the save. Underhill to take the draw. Metz skating to the bench in favor of another center iceman for Simcoe. Hall looking for the puck, far side boards, throws it out through the neutral zone, and Breeson back for the Aylmer Spitfires, waiting behind his own net, avoiding the forecheck of Tatry. Breeson skating through the neutral zone. Tatry missing his hit on the far side, and he goes off to the Simcoe bench, shaken up on the play. On the missed hit, trying to hit Breeson down the far side boards. Chip back in, the turnaround by Hall as he tries to clear the zone. Crumback falls over at the center ice red line. Walker behind his own net, down the near side. Through the slot, back to Walker. The pass to Clint Walker. Missed. They go off on a line change as the play goes into the Simcoe zone for icing. So a bit of a surprise here, the Aylmer Spitfires jumping out to a 2-0 lead. We thought we had a tight contest for this 7th and deciding game, but Simcoe storming back with 5 unanswered goals. Brad Payne moving offside at the Simcoe blue line. 13 seconds to go in the penalty to Nathan Kohler. A face-off by the Simcoe blue line on the left side. Mets winning the draw, can't find the defender as Swede tries to grab the puck out of his skates on the far side. The Simcoe defender grabbing the puck instead, passing it up the boards near side to Connor Robinson. The shot off the far side by an Aylmer forward, looking for a clear opening in the slot. Nobody there for Aylmer as the puck thrown back down into the Aylmer end. Time starting to run out for the Spitfires, and icing on the play as we approach the midway point of the final period of this final game of Game 7 between the Simcoe Storm and the Aylmer Spitfires. Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal action. A save by Gageni on the far side post. Draw taken by DeDecker, tied up in the skates momentarily as Lustos breaks out down the right wing. Edmonds recovering the puck for Aylmer, moving across the Simcoe blue line briefly as Eric Nemeth. Shot back in by Scott Walker. Verbacki picks it up far side, moving into the slot. Allward now grabbing the puck for Simcoe far side, throwing it back down into the Aylmer end and going off on a Simcoe line change. Face off deep in the Simcoe end, won by Simcoe, forced back to their defenders. And Kohler picks it up far side, trapped by an Aylmer forward. Kohler comes away with the puck, but he's hit once again by that same forward, number 11, Will Goodview. Moving up over the Simcoe blue line, the shot by Barabo, partially blocked by a Simcoe defender. The puck moving back to neutral ice. Aylmer defenders recovering in their own zone. A missed pass to an Aylmer forward results in Simcoe turning around in their own zone. Play now in the neutral zone as Barabo dumps it back down into the Simcoe end. Kelly at neutral ice down the right wing, moving down across the defender and sticked aside to the near corner by Easterbrook. Moving across the Simcoe blue line is Brad Payne, but he has it taken away by Van Lowy. Gamble now turning around in his own end. The pass up to Crumbach as he breaks down the far side. Adam Swede picking it up at his own blue line, skating it all the way into the Simcoe end. The shot wide to the far side of the post, Simcoe end. The pass to Van Lowy. Walker looking to spring Van Lowy to move around the Aylmer defender, but he missed the pass as Edmonds gets back for Aylmer. DeDecker throwing the puck in down the near side boards for Aylmer and icing on the play. And both teams changing lines as we've now passed the midway point of this third period. Centering pass and they score! Connor Robinson off the centering pass from Clayton Chalmers. Robinson left wide open in the slot, and a shot over the right shoulder of Lucas Easterbrook. Easterbrook with no chance on the play. The Simcoe Storm notching their 6th goal. The Storm with 6 unanswered goals since the 8-minute mark of the 2nd period. So the Spitfires will have to strike quickly as the Storm bank the puck off the near side glass. Goodhue checked on the far side by Verbacki. Aylmer trying to break their forwards through the Simcoe defense on the far side.
Hey, way to make it cool, huh?
And a penalty call here as linesman Harris escorts Josh Houston to the penalty box. Fans unhappy and screaming on the play, repeating some words of a 4-letter variety that we cannot say here on the air tonight. No penalties showing up on the board. The two teams still skating 5-on-5. Houston skated over to the penalty box, but we still have 5 players aside for both teams. Apparently no call on the play with 8:35 to go, 3rd period of play. Chipped up the near side. Number 21, Eric Nemeth, goes crashing into the boards near side. Simcoe really starting to lay the body on the Spitfires here. 3 solid checks within a span of seconds. DeDecker hits his man down on the far side as Tatry falls down on the boards on the far side. So play getting very physical as we move inside of 8 minutes. The Simcoe Storm laying on the body, trying to keep the puck away from the front of the net. The Storm trying to preserve this 6-2 3rd period lead. Allward down the far side by the center ice red line. Robinson having to turn around as Stewart hits him on the boards. Allward down the near side, the shot wide of the near post on Easterbrook as the whistle goes. Wade Metz in to take the draw. Opposite the Aylmer centerman, number 13, Mike Crawford, at the Aylmer blue line. But apparently a timeout called here as both teams head to the bench. 7:33 to play, 3rd period of play. The Simcoe Storm with a 6-2 lead. Merritt Crumback with the only goal. Or excuse me, Merritt Crumback with the first Simcoe goal, extending Simcoe's lead to 5-2. And then Connor Robinson down the far side off the nice play through the neutral zone. Play back at the center ice red line. Allward avoiding the Aylmer defender, throwing it back into the Aylmer zone down the near side. Play now back by the Simcoe blue line. The Spitfires will now have to play hurry up as the defender looks for a pass through the neutral zone. Turning around past neutral ice by the center ice red line is Adam Swede. The puck now down on the far side. Rollison now recovering again for the Spits. So Simcoe just looking to kill time. The pass up to Robinson, his shot off the shoulder of Easterbrook as Metz on the far side turns around and he's hit by two Aylmer forwards. Rollison skating down the far side. Simcoe regrouping now by their own blue line. An intercepted pass by number 19, Reese Thornton. But the Spitfires getting no sustained pressure here as Simcoe now just looking to defend. Here's a turnover and a shot wide to the far side by Nemeth. Nemeth with one goal on the evening, so maybe he's the spark plug the Spits need. Moving into the slot and they score! A giveaway by the Aylmer defender. Justin Tatry walks right around him, scoring at the far side post. Easterbrook, no chance on the play. The Storm celebrating with 5:38 to go. And that may do it. Time running out on the Aylmer Spitfires season. A puck way up into the metal ceiling. The Aylmer defender trying to clear the zone, ending up with a face-off deep in the Aylmer end. An Aylmer forward racing down the left wing, trying to move around two defenders. Number 20, Matthew Reese, looking to do it all by himself on that play. Allward, the turnover, his shot at the near side, off the pad of Easterbrook. Moving across the line is Will Goodhue, but his shot blocked by a Simcoe defender as Verbacki picks up the puck for Simcoe, throwing it to the far side boards by the Simcoe blue line. Mike Crawford to take the draw deep in the Simcoe end. His shot right off the faceoff, covered by Gageni, and now a pile up in the crease as the Spits looking for a rebound, and a big scrap on the far side. Tatry and an Aylmer forward, Brad Payne, go at it right in front of the Simcoe net. Tempers flaring. And another fight down in behind the Simcoe net. So Payne's evening is done. And here goes Swede. His evening looks to be done as the fans wave for the two Aylmer players. Swede and Payne involved in heavy fights down deep in the Simcoe zone in front of netminder Gageni. The frustration showing for the Spits as we move down inside 5 minutes of play in this deciding game of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal. The Spitfires losing composure as they are angry over a 5-goal deficit in this third period of play. So Tatry and Payne on the initial scrum. Payne the aggressor in that fight as he threw Tatry to the ground in front of the Simcoe net. And then Swede and another Simcoe forward battle it out in behind goaltender Gageni. We sit and wait as Connor Robinson and Mitch Rollison await the call, the official word on the Fighting Majors, as they stand and wait for the decision by the penalty box. So Mike Crawford to serve a penalty for the Spits. Stewart to serve the other penalty for those Fighting Majors to Payne and Swede. Looks like Simcoe may go to the power play here for being the aggressors in those fights. The Spitfires will serve 8 minutes in penalties. Caledonia to a 2-man advantage for 2 minutes.
Wrong team. This is Caledonia.
Simcoe to a 2-man advantage for 2 minutes, and then an extra 4 minutes on top of that.
Are you crying? Looked like you were crying there. What are you doing? You're supposed to be a goalie. You're supposed to be professional. Stop crying. You don't let it 7 goals. It could be way more than that. And that team had to be cracks. Not even you in there. How many saves did you make? Like 10?
So a very long delay with just under 5 minutes to go. Simcoe to a 2-man advantage. Unfortunately for the Aylmer Spitfires, that may just about do it for their season. Aylmer coming out flying to start the game. They look good up until 12 minutes into the second period. That's when Simcoe came storming back. 7 straight unanswered Simcoe Storm goals. The Simcoe Storm now out in front by 5. 17 seconds, under 5 minutes to go in this third period of play. Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal between the Simcoe Storm and the Aylmer Spitfires. So a bunch of instigator and being the aggressor calls result in 6 minutes in power play time for the Simcoe Storm. Connor Robinson in to take the draw deep in the Aylmer zone. He wins the draw. The shot off the left side by the Simcoe defender, partially blocked by Eric Nemeth. Lustos dumps it in far side. Puck now behind the Aylmer net. Picked up by Ben Shaw. Cleared back down into the Simcoe end. Picked up by the Simcoe defender and raced out far side by a skating Walker before he drops it to his defenders. The puck now back by the center ice red line, picked up by Gamble, skating deep into the near side, around the net, into the corner. The pass off to the left, the shot hit the post. Loose toast hitting the post off the near side. Another Simcoe forward also open in the slot on that play. But Loose toast taking the shot from the bad angle, hitting the outside of the post on the right side of Easterbrook. And the Simcoe Storm, with 4:52 left in their power play, will stay on the power play for the remainder of this game with only 3:30 to go left in Game 7. Not good news for the Aylmer Spitfires. So the Simcoe Storm looking to advance with just over 3 minutes to go here. In behind the net, the centering pass picked off by Baribeau, and a giveaway right in front of his own net, cleared down into the Simcoe end. So they kill a little bit of the penalty, but it's looks like too little too late for the Aylmer Spitfires. Still 4:15 left on the Simcoe power play. Picked up at the blue line, the cross ice pass to the left, dumped in to the Simcoe blue line on the right side. Kelly busting out past the Aylmer blue line already with 2 goals on the night. The centering pass just wide of the near side post. A shot low to the ice by Crumback, covered up by the Aylmer goalie. So a Simcoe win here tonight would advance them to play the New Hamburg Firebirds. No word yet when that series may start, but we'll probably assume the next home game for Simcoe would be on a Sunday night, as almost all of their games this year, all of their regular season games, with the exception of a couple of playoff contests, being played on Sunday nights. So we'll assume that the next Simcoe game here against the Firebirds may be played this upcoming Sunday night. Robinson skating up over the center ice red line across the Aylmer blue line. Turning around on the near side boards, the centering pass picked off by an Aylmer defender as they head the other way. The puck trickling in on goaltender Gageni as he covers up with the glove as we approach the final minute of play in Game 7 of this quarterfinal series between the Simcoe Storm and the Aylmer Spitfires. The Simcoe Storm advancing to the semis here tonight against the New Hamburg Firebirds. The pass missed on the near side, picked up by Aylmer. Allward, the pass past the center ice red line, splitting the defense is Crumback. He moves down the near side. Aylmer looking to break in for one final chance inside the final minute. The shot high up over the net by Allward. The centering pass, Gamble's side of the net, far side. Gamble with the puck again, back to the point to Crumback. His shot, a hard slap shot, a couple inches off the ice, gloved down by Lucas Easterbrook. Play far side boards kept in by the Storm. Kelly the centering pass, side of the net, the shot wide near side. Simcoe continuing to apply pressure even down inside the last 30 seconds. Thornton forced off the puck by two Simcoe defenders. The whistle going, a face-off to the left of Gageni. Simcoe winning the draw, can't get it past the right side of the blue line. Simcoe finally gaining possession. Robinson trying to split the defense. He jumps through Breeson, the Aylmer defender, as Breeson gave him a bit of a hit in midair. 2-1, and the buzzer goes. The Simcoe Storm have advanced to the Niagara and District Junior C semifinal to face the New Hamburg Firebirds. So your scoring summary, the Aylmer Spitfires drawing the first two goals on goals by Eric Nemeth and Trevor Stewart. The Spitfires looking good till the 12-minute mark of the second period before they fell apart. The two teams now lining up to shake hands after a fiercely contested quarterfinal contest. The Storm coming away with a 7-2 victory here in game number 7. So the Storm on 4 second period goals. Zach Van Lowy getting the first Storm goal to cut the lead in half. Jamie Kelly with 2 more goals for the Storm, putting them ahead 3-2 before Connor Robinson rounded out the second period scoring summary. The Storm adding on 3 more goals in the third period of play. No looking back for the Storm. Goals by Merritt Crumback, Connor Robinson, his second goal, and Justin Tatry. The Storm come away with a 7-2 victory. Reporting live from the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal, I'm John Molson. We can look forward to a semi-final series between the Firebirds and the Simcoe Storm. The Norwich Merchants and Paris Mounties facing each other on the other side of the Niagara and District Junior C semi-final. Thanks for joining us this evening. Your final score from Talbot Gardens, the Simcoe Storm 7 and the Aylmer Spitfires 2 in Game 7 of the Junior C quarterfinal. Good night. Tonight's Game 7 of the Niagara and District Junior C quarterfinal is sponsored and brought to you by Walker Farms, the Metal Roof Outlet, and Aylmer Valu-Mart.